party people! Good morning. It's Brandy for Thunderhorse Descendant. I'm here today on a Wednesday, because Wednesday, and on Wednesday, y'all, we do live stuff. Mr. Munson's here too. He's saying good morning to everyone. Mr. Munson, what's your problem? Hello, hi, good morning. Good morning, Rosanna. Hi, PK. Hi, Mary. Hi, Marsha. Hi, Brooke. Hi, Ginny. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Giggles. Good morning. Yep, more coffee is required. We gotta drink a little coffee. Good morning, Donna. Donna Dragon Slayer is in the house. My dogs recognize your voice. They always know when we're done by the way that you sign off. Good. My dogs and cats just think that I'm crazy and talk to myself all the time. They're like, oh, there she goes again, just talking to herself. We better just stay close. Good morning, Annalise. Happy Wednesday, or good afternoon, I guess. Hi, Adria. Hi, Barb. Hi, Sherry. A little late, but here. Don't worry, Sherry, you're never late to a Thunderhorse Descendants doings, because I was late too. What? What do you got, Mr. Bunsen? Do you see him over here? It's really serious. I can't see this way. What are you doing, weirdo? What? I'm just asking. Thought maybe you had a mouse. He was acting really serious like it might have been a mouse. But no, it's just a piece of paper. In his head, it's a mouse, though. Just gonna let him have that this morning. Another bug bites the dust. I miss tacos. Yeah, he's on one this morning. The dogs just came in from outside and he didn't get to go, so he's kind of having a thing. Hi, good morning, Lori. Hi, Leah. Hello. Heather's here. Good morning, everybody. After last night, I thought you guys infected my stream. No, I did not do anything to your stream. Oh, he's taking the rug out. Looks like. My poor rugs. They never stood a chance, let me tell you what. Okay, I think I got enough coffee in me now. So, if you notice all this stuff over here, it's just... Shannon came in this morning with a bunch of boxes, and I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, these are on the porch, they're for you. And I was like, well, wouldn't they be for me? And she's like, well, they could have been for Jeff. I was like, oh, Shannon, you're so silly. Jeff's not getting anything in the mail. So anyways, we got stuff to unpack, so we'll see what's in there. Good morning. I woke up thinking today was Saturday. Oh, that happened to me last week. I thought it was Saturday, but it was not. It was only Tuesday. Did Bunsen get a hold of your coffee? But you gained a weekend. Yeah, true story. Okay, so this morning I got some little projects planned. They're just little earring projects. These are, well, one of them is a kit that I've been working on. Not a kit, but like, I guess it's a kit. An earring kit that I was going to sell in the sale on Monday next week. I have a few of them, like 10 of them or something. So I wanted to put them together and make sure that they look good. So we're going to do that. And then I got this new punch from my Japanese steel punch machine. And I wanted to see what we're going to do here with this. Look at this. Look at this thing. It's smashing. It's got a moon and fringe. And they're big. And I like it. So we're going to check that out. Good morning, Karen. No, I still need a little more coffee. We gotta wait a minute. Who went and got their box last night from the Beadalon mystery box? Anybody? I ordered mine. Oh yeah, I did look last night on YouTube and I just put in Beadalon mystery box. And I got a couple of gals from 10 months ago who had posted videos about their stuff. It looks pretty good. They got some tools and some wire and some chain and like some different little findings things. You know, just Beadalon stuff. I was like, oh, that seems like a $25 value. I'm in. So I'm glad I ordered mine. Donna got hers. Nancy got hers. Smashing. This is the first I've heard of it. Oh, Brooke, if you were not on the live last night on Facebook, so I let everybody know that Beadalon is got mystery boxes. They're $25. It's a $75 value. It's on their website. You just go to Beadalon.com and then you put in the search on their website, mystery box, and then it'll pop up as a little white box with question marks on it, and it's $25. Karen says she got one yesterday afternoon. Good job, Karen. I'm excited to see what's in there. I don't know. I'm going to unbox mine on the channel because, as I told you guys, I was been running around trying to collect boxes and things for unboxings on my channel. And so I'm excited about that. And then, I don't know. I was thinking, well, if we get something, maybe we want to do tradesies. Maybe we can do tradesies in the group. Although I will not be responsible for anybody's tradesies. I'm just saying maybe that's the thing we got to do. Thank you for the information. You're welcome, Brooke. What is it, Jake? Oh, he's sleeping. Jake's out here. I think Lily's outside. Shannon went down to do shipping. This one little piece of hair is just like, what is it doing? What is this? Why is this happening? I don't like this. Doesn't stay where it's supposed to go. Bugging me. So yeah, today is Wednesday. Today me and Shannon are going to do the run through of the tent. So I'm going to do the morning coffee. I'm going to edit my next bargain bead box video. The next bargain bead box video that you will see maybe tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah, maybe tomorrow. That's going to be the August 1st project. So I'm doing July and August at the same time because whatever, why not? Who cares? It's all made up and the points don't matter. So I'm doing August and July. So the next video you're going to see is the August 1st video using my succulent, the little succulent thingies because those were weird. And I was like, oh yes, these are weird. We must use these first. So I did that and I'm going to edit that today. I'm going to record another video. I'm not sure which one. And then we're going to do the run through of the tent situation outside as long as it doesn't rain. This weather the last week has been insane. Like it's just like cloudy and overcast like it's going to rain. But then it doesn't rain. Then it's super hot. Then it's cloudy again. And I'm just like scaring me because I got that show on Sunday and it says 30% rain. But I just don't trust it. Hi, Rosanna. Good morning, Lisa. I think Softflex does boxes now, too. Yes, they do. Well, they do design kits. I don't know if they're consider them boxes or not. I need to record something, but since I haven't felt well, I haven't done anything. Oh, sorry you're not feeling well, Rosanna. Yeah, it sucks when you don't feel like doing anything because you're like, oh, I have all these things to do, but I don't want to do anything. I did hear that my grandma got COVID. So, but my aunt said that she had it and that she's now done with it. I guess nobody wanted to tell me in case I wanted to come be upset about it or something. But I guess she's doing fine. And I was just like, you secret keepers. I don't know. So that happened. So I don't know how, because I even talked to her the other day and I was like, oh, how are things going? And she said, she did say that she quit smoking, but that's all she really said. And then she's like, oh yeah, blah, 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 I'm doing my garden. And I was like, oh. And she didn't say anything about it. So I'm just like, I see you. Oh, and I talked to my grandpa. So my grandma didn't answer when I called. She was probably outside because they just have like a house phone. So I called my grandpa because he has a cell phone, flip phone. right? And I call him, and I knew he was in Keene because he's always in Keene on that day. And I'm like, hey, what you doing? And he's like, driving home. And I was like, oh. He's like, it's okay. I'm on the secret road. I was like, oh, okay. So I was asking him how he was doing with his medical stuff. You know, I was like, is everything going good? And, you know, whatever. And he's like, yeah. And then he said, I was just, you know, I'm just over here. This is what he said. I'm just over here trying to keep the keys to my tractor because your Aunt Dixie just thinks that she's going to take my keys to my tractor. He said, I got haying to do. So my grandpa's like, he's almost 80. He's like 76 now. And I was like, oh yeah, well, how's the haying going? He said, well, I got 66 bales yesterday from the highway. And I said, well, that's pretty good. He said, yeah, would have had 67. Then I flipped the tractor over. I was like, Grandpa, that is not helping your case of keeping your tractor keys. He's like, well, I know, but they put a culvert in the oil company. So we have a lot of oil wells where we are, and they don't really like talk to anybody. They just do what they do. They just put in oil wells. They make locations. They level land out. They just do that. And one day you wake up and there's an oil rig and you're like, oh, what's going on? You guys were out here in the night putting up an oil rig. Okay. And so there's like a location, they put scoria on it and all this, and there's certain requirements that they gotta do. And apparently they put a culvert in. My grandpa didn't know it was there. Hit it with the tractor, flip tractor over. He's fine. It's just like, you're gonna get us in trouble. Sandra's feeling better. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Good morning, Debbie. All right, I think I have enough coffee. Let's get this party started. My grandpa is a character. I just got on. Good morning, Maritza. I think I'm saying that right. Okay, so I have a few little things here that I've been working on. So this one is you guys can't see nothing. Let me fix this. So this one, it's really overcasty here today, so there's going to be shadow stuff. Sorry. This is the one that I want to make first because it's the most interesting. And then this is another one that I'll probably make. This one you've seen. This is just, I made these on Facebook last week, the bottle cap bead necklaces, and I just had this one on my desk. And I was like, oh, I better just make that so I don't lose it. Because, you know, they're $6.99. And then these are my little leather cutouts that I wanted to try. So when I cut these out on my machine, the fringe is together. So I cut the fringe to be shorter on one side. Then I thought, oh, it's fine, I'll cut the other side. And then I thought, oh, I'll probably never cut that straight. So I'm just leaving it like this. But these is what they look like. I cut these out of some leather that I had. They're kind of cool. So I thought, oh, I'll make those. Because these are kind of like big and chunky like I like. We got splattered on last weekend. Oh, love the grandpa. Yeah, the grandpa's crazy town. My grandpa's crazy. It was just like, it was so funny because I could just see his face. He's just like, your Aunt Dixie thinks she's going to take my tractor keys away. I'm like, oh? He's like, no, because if she does, I'll just buy another one. He told me that one time. And then it's funny because my aunt, my grandpa, my cousin Kennedy, my little cousin, which is Dixie's daughter, they're in cahoots, man. Those two are thick as thieves. When anything happens, they just go buy a new one. And then they put it in Kennedy's name. Oh, it's Kennedy's tractor. And then Kennedy gives the keys to Grandpa. Or he has an extra set. He has set to her pickup. All these things. And I'm just like, you guys are funny. You're funny. All right. Let's get this party started. Those look nice. So I want to start with, I don't know if I'll have time to make all these, but I want to start with these ones because they're the coolest, in my personal opinion. I mean, these other ones are kind of cool, but anyway, let me zoom you in. So the reason these are cool is because I got these bone spacers. So these are actually for chokers. So they're bone. They're for like native chokers, you know what I'm talking about? These are the spacers. And so I was like, okay, but we could also use them as connectors. So I got these little guys and I got these moons. And then I got a few fire polish here. And then these weird little check glass. They kind of look like clams, but I was like, that's fine. I don't know how I want to do it. I don't know if I think I want these on the bottom. Oh yeah, maybe that's better. And then these on the top. They're kind of two-toned. They have like a blue on them. I don't know if you guys can see that. So we're going to give it a whirl anyway. We're in the low 80s until Monday. It's gray today. Low 80s. Yeah, that's what we're doing too, Karen. Okay, I get in this wire box here. In gold. Let me see the situation. Okay. Need some tools. We're ready to rock. I hope you're all having a wonderful little day today. It's Wednesday. Wednesday for me is one of my slower days of the week, so I quite enjoy a Wednesday. Not that it's like I'm still crazy over here doing all this stuff, but it's slower than than say like a Monday. I'll use that one. Yeah, so Wednesday's a pretty good day for me. I like Wednesday. Shannon is going to take all the photos today. Well, she took some photos yesterday, or maybe that was Monday. Anyway, and then she'll take the rest of the photos. And while I'm doing all this running around with the video in and whatnot, she'll be doing photos and then posting some stuff online from leftover from the sale and other little odds and ends that we have still yet to catch up on since we've been here. Ew. Boop. All right. Put the little moon on here. So this little moon, he's got only one hole like this. So I'll just wire wrap him. Wait a minute. I gotta get this together here. There we go. I still want him to be able to move around, but not so much, you know what I mean? I'm just using some 24 gauge here for this little guy. I mean, it's not the best of loops, but that's fine. There we go. Okay, put on the little clam. Yeah, like the little clam. I'm going to separate beads today while I listen to an audiobook. Yeah, Ginny, that's the way I do it. I listen to my audio books when I do beading, when I'm by myself, but I don't usually do too much beading when I'm not by myself anymore these days. It's just kind of weird. Okay, so now, let me see here. What do I want to do? I'm going to attach this right on, so I'm going to make it a little bigger. So I'm just going to use this bone as like any other link, and I'm just going to attach this on there. I thought these would be kind of cute, and quite honestly, I'm liking the way they're shaping up. Spin that on down. Okay, gotta get some situation here. So I want this blue in the front, and I want the moon to hang this way. So I gotta spin this a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now I can tighten it up. That tail's a little bit long. I did get my dishes done this morning. I've been listening to that lady in my audiobook, and she says, do your dishes, do your dishes, do your dishes. So I did them this morning. I didn't get them all done either because it was about 2 days worth of dishes. But I accomplished something. I did some yesterday, but then me and Shannon yesterday, I made us BLTs, and I got to use one of my tomatoes from the garden, so I'm super excited. So I got BLT, we had BLTs and then like fried potatoes in the bacon grease. No judgment from the back, please. Thank you. All right. I am intrigued and excited about these earrings. Yes, they're very cool looking. So now we're going to put the top on. You could arrange these earrings really any way you wanted to. So I'm going to make a little loop-de-loo here for the top. Surprised I can even see anything over here, honestly. It's like super dark in here. Yes, we got to have our BLTs yesterday, so I made a big old mess with that, but they were good. I baked bread on the weekend, so we had bread and BLTs, and then I made us, on the weekend, I make me and Shannon a big vat of chicken noodle soup because it's our favorite, so when push comes to shove and we're really busy, we can always have chicken noodle soup. Hudson, stop doing that to my rug. He's like, who, me? Okay, so I got this guy on there. And boop. This is a fire polish bead. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Now the only thing is I gotta spin this half a turn so that I can see my mat when I look down, because these little earring wires go this way. And we are good to rock. Oh yes, I quite enjoy them. They're very cute. So when you're moving, you're going to get the metallic-y thing. Let me show you my ear. Looks pretty cute. I like how the moon is hanging kind of, you know, because it's the moon. But they look cute. They're adorable. Good morning, Rita. I'm going to be separating beads today. It's 85 this morning. Woot. You are the boss of the wire. I am the boss of the wire. Will you carry some of those bone spacers in the shop? I'll see how many I got left, but I'm going to make little kits. I have about 10 of these little kits made up for the show on Monday, for the sale, for the live sale. So I put most of them into here. But I can get them and carry them if you guys want. So I've been making these little Halloween earring kits because it's super easy. And then if you guys don't buy them, then I'm just making them up and putting them in my show. Because I also have a show on September 17th. So I have one this weekend and then one on September 17th. I've only been selling them for like $3, which is, in my personal opinion, smashing deal. because then they're just ready to rock. Ready to rock. Cute. Good morning. Yeah, so we got to make the other one just so I have a pair. My foot fell asleep. You bake your bacon? Karen's baking her bacon. I've never baked bacon before. It sounds like it'd be something I would like, though, because I like super crispy burnt bacon. Not like super burnt, but like kind of burnt. I always ask Shannon because Shannon has some, she has some particulars about some things, about her foodie things. And so I always ask her. And then yesterday I didn't ask her if she liked crispy potatoes. And then I felt bad because I was like, oh, I should have asked if she liked crispy potatoes. Because you know sometimes when you make crispy potatoes, sometimes they get a little dark on the outside, especially if you're cooking them in bacon grease. So they were a little bit dark, but they weren't burnt or anything. And I was like, oh, I guess I should ask if you like crispy potatoes. And then she said yes, but I don't know if I really believe her. Hey, did any of you guys have an air fryer? Somebody's been trying to talk me into getting an air fryer. And I just don't know how I feel about the air fryer. So it's supposed to sit on your counter, lottie-dottie, and it's supposed to be super easy to use. My daughter loves hers. Well, me and Shannon are scared because we heard they blow up. Air fryers are good for grilled cheese. I have questions. Maybe it's because I don't understand the air fryer. What exactly? Because like my cousin Cassidy, she has an air fryer. She said, "Oh, we just make all of our things in the air fryer. It's super easy, blah blah blah." And I was like, but they would make like French fries and stuff. I cook potatoes and make banana bread. I do not eat potatoes or bananas. Karen. I make banana bread. I was supposed to make some this weekend. Bananas are looking kind of not great over there. So I don't really understand, like, so it's an oven? It's not an oven. It's an air fryer. Like if you were going to fry things in the grease, right? Like frying. This is how I should think of it. Something about its name or something is wigging me out. So I'm like, I don't understand how this works. I don't understand this witchery. If you like dry, grease-fried, diet chicken, well, I don't know if I like it, but I probably need some diet chicken. I love chicken. Can you guys imagine when they're, okay, this is kind of morbid, but like, you know, I'm into history. So like, when they dig up our civilization, do you know how many chicken bones they're going to find? And they're going to be like, these people really hated chickens. They just murdered all the chickens. That's what I think about. That's what I lay at night and think about. I'm just like, okay. Let's see here. Gotta make this one kind of bigger. Beep. Beep. Very simply, it's very heated air going around all the sides of the food. Therefore, it cooks really quickly and they're without grease. I heard college kids use toasters for grilled cheese. They wrap it in foil and put it in there. That sounds like a fire hazard, Leah. You guys know I'm scared of fire. Oh, speaking of being scared of fire, I think Jefferson's finally on board with my ladder idea for the upstairs because we were in Menards this weekend and I found a treehouse ladder and I was like, it was on sale for $7 and I was like, I could probably make this work. And he was like, just order one on Amazon. And I was just like, yeah, but they're $50. And he's like, yeah, but they're probably better quality than this. And then you're going to have to find a way to make it stick in the window. And I was like, yeah, it's true. But that tells me that he is on board. We be rocking and rolling. I gotta turn the speed a little bit so we can see the blue. I like it. Everything my son cooks in his air fryer is delicious. I think it gives you the fried taste without the guilt. Yeah, but okay, witchery. How's that even possible? How's it even possible? French fries, they use the air fryer. Order it while he's on board. That's a good point, Leah. Leah, in real life, me and you could be friends. All right, now I'll do the top one. Fried is all about guilt. I have a neighbor that has a dozen lightning posts on her house because she witnessed a house catch on fire by lightning. Oh. They also cook the red bag chicken from Aldi's in the air fryer. Everything my son cooks is in the air fryer. Hi Cindy. I think it gives you the fried taste without the guilt. Sorry, I was just catching up on the thing. I'm like, what is happening? Yeah, I think it does too. I don't know. I'm scared. You know, the reason is because I feel like they come out with these kind of things all the time. Like me and Jeff don't even have a microwave. You know, so it's like, they come out, remember that, I don't know if you guys remember this thing. It was round, and it was kind of reminds me of the air fryer. This was like in the 80s, okay? It was this big round thing, and it was kind of like a rotisserie type deal, and it cooked with hot air. It was clear on the top. It was kind of like a microwave, but not really. It cooked more like an oven. You would set it for like a couple hours, and it would cook, and it wasn't steam. I don't remember what it was called. But then they discontinued those because of some kind of thing, you know, as they do. They're like, oh, this is causing cancer, and this is, you know, shorting houses out, and fires, or whatever. And I was just get scared of that because I'm just like, what kind of thing? Did I tell you about the robot oven? Did I tell you about I can't remember the name of the robot oven. I know I've talked about it on this channel before. I saw an ad where you put the stuff in at nighttime or before you leave for work or whatever, and it's like a refrigerator and an oven at the same time. And I don't remember what it's called, but it sits on your counter, and so it keeps things cold until you've set it to start cooking at 3 o'clock. Mr. Bunsen? Yeah, you stopped the printer. It's not time for printing. You missed out on printing this morning. That's what you get for just lounging around in the porch. You should have been here when Shannon was here doing the printing. No. Sir. No. 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 Mr. Bunsen, listen. Let's say good morning to the people. Say, hello people, I'm being very naughty today. I got glued my naughty pants on. Yeah, I got my naughty pants on this morning. Do you want some cuddles? Is this good for you? Do you like this? Look at his face. It's like, no, Mom. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. How to appropriately cuddle your cat. So we're doing on YouTube today. Okay, get down, stay out of the printer. There was a conversation going on there, but you kept saying no. Is he purring? No. Now he's biting my feet. Okay, now We have to put on the top bead. Bunsen. No. Get down. I don't like it when he gets in my printer because then he gets his little cat hair in my printer and then like inside of it, and then it skips when I try to print things. And he knows that. He's just being shysty. Wait a minute. Like a little tiny one on this guy. Sir, do not. Oh, yeah, he did. You did it. That's it. That's it. You're going to get the big trouble. All these things I do for you, Mr. Bunsen. This is feeling underappreciated this morning. Got you that nice fish food you like so much, made you bed in the basement. Just terrorizing me. No? Get down. Down. Mr. Bunsen says he likes this game. This is a fun game. One of our cats was scratching at the door to get in earlier. Big fox crossed through the yard. Oh my. He's like, let me in, Mom! There was a bear out in our yard, not in our yard, but down the street from our yard. Now he's digging in my box. Can you see this? He says, let me see what kind of naughtiness I can accomplish up here on the table. Oh, he's laying on my new tablecloth. So bad. Naughty pants! He looks possessive of the cedar box? Yes. Oh, now he's throwing all my pens on the floor. Okay, so here we go. Looking pretty good. That's what they look like. So I thought they were pretty cute. Oh, this one's got it. Well, technically this one will be this way, so that's the right way. I kind of wanted the little blue to be in the front. Stop it. He's just looking right at me while he's doing it. You see him? He says, "Oh, is this your agenda for the day? Here, let me just throw these on the floor." He says, "Oh, these are my mom's favorite pens. The black ones with the blue ink and the cap that have this little thing I can chew on. And we just got to make sure that we put that on the floor." Yeah, no, we haven't quite made it to the floor yet. There we go. Now we get under there and we got to put it under the rug so she can't find it. So, anyways, these are the earrings. I don't think they are smashing. I quite enjoy the bone. Even if you're not really into bone, you know, maybe they would be nice for Halloween. If you like that kind of thing. Or not all the time. I like it all the time. What's all this say? Air fryers are handy. Are they expensive? I guess I didn't look. Next, he will bury them under the rug. Yes, Rosanna, exactly. Rosanna knows. They just put them under the rug. Monster had tangles with something last week. He had cuts on his rear leg. Oh. Bunsen would never make it in the wild. That's why I'm always singing him that little song about another mother knows best. Hit the like button, folks. We have 45 people watching. Oh yeah, please like me. It's free. If you don't like me, just pretend. My new oven is an air fryer. I never used it yet, and as an air fryer. It bakes really well. Yeah, see, Karen, mine says it has an air fryer button. But don't the air fryer have like a basket or something? Like a something you put in there, so, or do you just put it on a regular pan? Bunsen, get down. Get down! I just threatened him with the air can. Planning on buying live chickens. Oh yes, we're going to be getting 3 chickens next year, Jefferson said. In our city, we're allowed to have 3 chickens, but there's we have to get a $150 permit, and we have to tag all of our chickens, and we have to have a coop, and something else. Anyway, Jefferson wants to have 3 chickens, so we have to get the chickens when they're little. I'm not worried about Jake, because Jake loves all animals, and he don't care. Bunsen doesn't really go outside unsupervised, so he'll probably be okay. Plus, I don't think he could, he'll be fine. Lily is the one I'm worried about, because, you know, Lily's a killer. So we'll have to get the chickens when they're really little, and then we'll show them to Lily so she can love them and not bite them and not whatever, because she just has a high prey drive, and she's a working dog, so it's a thing. But I think she will be okay. No roosters. Yeah, we can't have any roosters. Just put things on the rack on the baking pan. Put things on the rack on a baking pan. I don't cook that much. Just put things on a rack on a baking pan. Oh, okay. I got you. Like the cookie rack, and then you put it on like a flat sheet. I got you. You say so, Mary. 16 have hit the like button. Lily is a healer? Yeah, Lily is a healer. My hair tie broke, one of those little plastic ones. Lily is a healer, and she does working things. Well, guys, I was going to whip up this other one real quick. Let me see what we got in here. Oh, yeah, totally. I can totally do it. I'll just do it. I'll do the stick way, so that doesn't take us long. But anyways, I'm going to sell these little guys in the morning coffee. I have about 10 sets of these. Get off the stove! And then I'll do this one, which is another one I got going on, with bone in it and little skulls. Real quick. I'll just do one, because why not? Healers like jobs to do. Yes, Lily's job is to watch Bunsen. She does round him up. When he goes out in the yard and he tries to get too close to the perimeter, she'll go and get him. And like she'll like stop him, or he'll like crouch down and won't move, and then I can get him, or she'll like just pin him to the ground, which is helpful because he runs away like a bunny rabbit. We don't let Bunsen go outside by himself because he climbs these great big trees over here in Minnesota. When we did let him go outside, he would climb trees, and then he goes to the top and gets stuck because he's stinky pants. And so I was just like, okay. And then he kept running away. Hey, no. He's gonna throw my dishes off the counter. Get down. Bunsen likes to throw my dishes, my glass dishes, off the counter. It's a thing he does. It's a thing he likes. Because he's naughty pants. So they call me Mr. Naughty Pants. You know what I think is funny, though? Is that very seldomly does he mess around with, like, my beads. Like, if I have beads up here on this thing, he leaves them alone. If I have beads in the studio, anything in the studio, he leaves it alone. But he comes up here, and then he'll throw dishes down. He'll throw, like, pens, anything to get attention, because he wants me to pay attention to him. That's why he's doing all that. Okay, what's the situation here? So yeah, it's a thing. He is trying to get your attention. Yeah, good or bad, I know. He doesn't like it when I am working on my computer. He doesn't care if I'm downstairs like doing stuff. He'll just like go on his little bed I made for him and go to sleep, or he'll go down there with Shannon and go to sleep. And then when he's tired, he's like a small child. When he's tired, he'll like harass me. And I'm just like, if you're tired, take a nap, go to bed. But he doesn't want me to be working while he's napping. He wants me to be on the cuddle blanket with him, on the couch with the cuddle blanket. And I'm like, you have your own cuddle blanket. You just go take a nap. You're a big boy. You can do it by yourself. But like, he doesn't bother Jeff or Shannon when they're up here doing stuff. Like, if Jeff's in his office working on his computer, it's fine. If Shannon's up here working on the computer, it's fine. It's just me. Because he's naughty. I'm in debate about this. I think I'm going to go this way. Yeah, that looks cute. What are the long beads? Mr. Bunsen is your baby. I know. He is my baby. He's a pain in my butt, but he's my baby nonetheless. These are bone. These are bone with the eye on them. I just thought they'd be cute for Halloween if we had the bone with the skull. I should have maybe used an eye pin because this is bending. I would suggest using an eye pin that is a little heavier gauge because this bone, it has a little bigger hole on it because you can put those on leather. So I'd probably use an eye pin for that. But anyways, that's what that one looks like. It's got the little skull and then the little bone. I'm not going to finish it because I probably will switch this to like a head pin or a eye pin so it's a little more sturdy. Because I don't like the way it's moving around on there. But it's cute nonetheless. Yeah, this way they look like, I mean, you could wear them all the time if you wanted, if you like skulls, or you could just do like Halloween-y things, but it's got the protection and the skull. I think they look cute. So that's the other one that I had going on. Oh, it's 9:51. Hi. They are beautiful. Are they Z beads? Well, they're bone that have the Z bead pattern on them. So most of the bones, not all of them, but like most of them that I get are made, they're handmade. So they're usually African trade or they're from India or Tibet. And so what they do is they take the bone and they clean it, lossy jaw, do all these things, they bleach the bone. And then they take mud and they put mud on it and they make it into a design. So that's what they did with this. They made little pieces of mud and they put design, and then they put them in the fire, the ashes of the fire, and they let them be in the coals, and then they take them out and they wash all the mud off, and then you get a design on the bone. Do you sell them? Danielle, these are going, this is another one of the little kits that I've been working on for Monday. So I have some little kits, little earring kits that'll be for Monday. They'll be like $3 on Monday. And I do have some extra little bones. They're kind of mixed up, but maybe I'll make a couple little packs if you want some. I really like that. Not the skull fan, but they look really good together. Pirates Weekend at the Renaissance. Oh, I could totally be a pirate. I would love to be doing the Renaissance piratey things. That sounds fun. You won't have enough kits because everyone will want one. Oh, well, I will do my best to make up some that are similar then. Some that are similar. I figured, so I was telling Shannon, I was like, I'm still in debate about going to the store on Friday because that's a lot and I don't know how that's going to work out with the show. So I was like, maybe we'll just dip into personal stash and then whatever we have from the show and da-da-da-da, you know? And so I told her I might make up some kits, maybe a few bead packs. We haven't made bead packs in a while. From the personal stash and then do those for Monday. That could be fun. Something new that we haven't done in a while anyway. But I'm in debate about it. I will make lots of, everybody likes the little Halloween kits, but I get it. Like, I'm trying to get ready for the Halloween kits for, like, the shows and stuff, because I'm just, like, it's a goal that I've had for a long time where I'm like, I want to be ready for Halloween. And I always miss it because I'm just too busy. So this year, I made a box of all the things throughout the year, and I put them in the Halloween box, and I was like, I'm going to have Halloween on Thunderhorse Descendant. And I was like, I can do it. So I've been trying. What about FOC? FOC, it got canceled for August, Mary. So we had ordered some stuff, and then it got shipped to the wrong address, and then they sent it back. Then they tried to send it again, but it didn't get here in time for the launch. So we decided for August, we're going to take August off of FOC. The next launch for FOC will be September, I want to say it's the 6th or 4th. September, the first week of September anyway. And we're revamping the FOC to be more like the anniversary bags that we did. So you'll get like a few items that need to be upcycled, and then you'll get like a new bead strand or a pendant or something that is newer that I have gotten in a buyout somewhere. And we're going to raise the price to $6.20 for the bag. So that's what we're revamping for September. Yeah, no problem. Alrighty, you guys. Well, it's been smashing. We got about 5 minutes, but I don't think 5 minutes is enough time to make the next one, so I'm just gonna leave it. But I really like the bone connector earrings. Those are super cute. I'm glad that I got those. I'll have to dig around and see what else I got down there. Because, I've been cleaning out my closet. If you're like, what's going on with all these things? It's because Randy's been cleaning out her closet down in the basement, and I found, like, literally Rubbermaid tubs full of beads that I forgot that I had. And I was like, oh, I remember these. Then I found one upstairs in Jordan's closet, which must have got put up there when we moved, which was 2 years ago. And I was like, oh, what is this doing up here? And it had the wrong stickers on it because it said Jordan's room. And I was like, So we have lots of secret stash that I found that I've been dipping into. So not going to the store has been okay. But I told Shannon we are going to make some bead packs and some like mystery party packs or whatever. So those are just like the little bags where I just like match things up and put them in. It's because I don't have like bulk amount of the same strand. I have like 2, or 1. So that's why we do it like that. Plus, if you order the bulk packs, if you order the packs or the little bead packs that we make, like the party packs or the bead packs, the actual bead packs, you get more of a deal that way. Enjoy your salad. It's like Christmas. It is kind of like Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, I got Christmas figured out. I'm so excited about it. Well, I told you already that it's going to be Dolly Parton, right? I told you that. I want you to get in the mindset. I want you to start early, getting in the mindset. Dolly Parton Christmas. It's going to be great. I'm going to put my tree up. There's going to be rhinestones everywhere. I have all the cup chain in the world, so I'm not worried about it. And it's going to be like sparkly pants blew up in here. I'm so excited. Good morning. Better late than never. Good morning, Juanita. well, actually, we're just getting ready to sign off. I'm sorry. Yes, Dolly, more is more. Exactly. What did Karen say yesterday? More is more, but more is better. I like that one. Finding beads you forgot about is like seeing an old friend. Oh, Karen, yes. So I'm going to set up the tables today for the run through of the show. So the tent, the sandbags, which we have to fill up. I'm going to take you guys saw last night the displays. So I'm going to take all those out there and set them up so that I know how they're going to go. And I got to make the backdrop. So I got these big rings. They're kind of like wreath rings, but they're just a circle. And then I'm just going to do what I said. We made that little design. I'm going to take all my old tablecloths and I'm going to put them on the rings to hang in the back of the tent so that it kind of looks like a wall. And so that's probably all going to be fine. But the one thing, you guys, that I just realized yesterday, which I don't have time to fix for this one, is that I do have 2 6-foot tables and I have fitted tablecloths for 2 6-foot tables. But the new setup that I've designed, you need to see both sides of the table, and my tablecloth only has 3 sides. So that's a thing. But I was like, I ordered tablecloths that fit the whole table for the 8-foot tables, but I didn't think about the 6-foot situation. But it's fine. I will just put some stuff on the bottom, like stack up some stuffy stuff, and we'll just pretend that's supposed to be that way. Hi! Found Objects Challenge. What is the Found Objects Challenge? Oh, Danielle. The Found Objects Challenge is a challenge that we created on this live a year and a half ago. Actually, maybe it's been more than a year and a half. Anyway, been like a while. We're reading this book, and it's called The Alchemy of Found Objects. And we decided that we were going to do a Found Objects Challenge. And so basically what that means is you get a bag of items. You order the bag of items from my website. It used to be $5, now it's going to be $6. And it's stuff that needs to be upcycled, and you make something with what comes in your bag. So these launch once a month. We're taking August off, but in September they're going to launch, and you buy your bag, I ship it out to you. You basically have like a month to make something with it. You can make whatever you want, there's no rules, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We need a before picture and an after picture. Usually like 3-4 pictures is good. And so we can see what you had and what you made, right? And then it's not a judge contest. Anybody who enters is in the contest, and then I put your name on a list and you get a ducky. And then when we do ducky races on Facebook, whoever wins the ducky race, which is in essence like a cool number generator, whoever wins is the winner, and then you get a $50 prize, $50 worth of beady goodness from Taylor's Falls Bead Store, a book, a beading book, and a free entry into the next one. And that's what we do. So you post your entry just on the Facebook group, and you just tag it Found Objects Challenge and write it around, and then you put your pictures, and then I say, cool, I put you on the list, and then you're in. Ducky race. Yeah, that's how you do it. It's fun. It is fun because the FOC is really meant to like challenge you as an artist, to make you do a lot of things, actually. Number one, it is to take nothing and turn it into something. This is going to work on our ability to use all beads in some projects, to appreciate beads, and to not be bead snobs, because we're against that. So all beads have a purpose. We just have to find out what that purpose is, so that's helpful. Also, using techniques that maybe you would not have used, repurposing, recycle, reuse, repurpose, reduce, right? All that business, which is good for our environment. Because don't even get me started on the fast fashion. Anyways, new techniques, and then also cheering on our fellow Thunderhorse Descendants, seeing what they're making and making comments and building our community that way, and sharing and asking questions and finding new things you would never maybe thought of before in ways to make something cool for the project. Then you share your project. This helps you with your self-esteem as a designer, about putting yourself out there, because one of the requirements is that you have to share it with the group, and if you don't, then you don't get in the entry. So this helps us to build our self-esteem, which is why we have everybody in the group making comments and being supportive of all of everybody and helping when there's questions. So that builds our community. So the FLC really does a lot of things. Any more Preciosa bead strands left? I miss them. Debbie, I don't know. I'll ask Shannon. She took everything downstairs. It's not sitting here, so I'd have to look. But I can message you. Our neighbors already have lots of roosters. Oh. We're not supposed to have roosters. Wait, lots of healthy eggs to eat or sell. There'll be lots of healthy eggs. Well, you don't have to have a rooster to get eggs. You need a rooster to get chickens. So, that's the thing. When will you have your kits for the Halloween? I will have them on Monday morning at 9 a.m. for sale on the live sale. They'll be about, well, some of them have different things, but they've usually been going for about $3, $3.25, depending on. I have been toying with the idea of getting chickens. Yeah, it's a lot of care for chickens. Chickens are kind of not the smartest. Take pictures from the show so we can see. Yeah, I'm going to take pictures from the show. I'll probably do a little video. I've been working on this little video of like making, so it went from like when we were at Menards, picking out wood for the jewelry stands, then I painted them, now we're going to set them up, and then I'll probably show them when they're at the show. I'll make a video. Excuse me. Anyway, all that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful, spectacular, amazing beading day. If you are not in our Facebook group and you are looking for a community of beaders who are spectacular, please come to our Facebook group. This morning, so all the description information is down here in this video. So here's the thing. If you don't know, what you're going to do if you're looking at this on your phone, you're going to see a little arrow over here. It has a little arrow. You click the arrow. It's going to drop down a snippet of the description that I have made for this video. If you go all the way to the end of the snippet, this is above the comments, it's going to say more. It doesn't really look like a button, but it is a button. You push more, you go down, scroll through all that, you're going to find all the links and all of my websites and all of my Facebook and all of my stuffy stuff. So get to the Facebook and join up on the group over there, and then you can come and be part of the festivities. But you have to bring your own cake. Those are part of the rules. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful, spectacular, amazing beading day, and I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow for morning coffee. Bye, guys.